How we going, guys? Welcome back, and to all my Filipino supporters out there, mabuhay from Australia. We've got another editing one. Here we go. I put this image up, but now I want to show you how I did it, because it's a new little style that I've tried or started to try, and I think it's amazing. I've never really understood it before, but this isn't a jacaranda tree. It blooms once a year here in Australia. Nice little purple flowers, and it's quite amazing to see when they're in full bloom. But what I did, and I put up, and everyone has probably already seen on my Facebook page, is I turned this black and white and left the purple flowers visible. So I didn't turn that black and white, but it wasn't essentially a black and white. So let's run through how we did it. First off, we want to do a crop. So we're going to go up to the crop section, and we want to make this one a 1x1, because we want to focus on that tree. So we want to bring it up a little bit, and we want to center it. You want to try and make your photos pretty center to the focal point. So we're going to make sure it's pretty even on both sides and everything like that. I think that's okay. It's a little bit hard to see as it's smaller, but right, here we go. There's the tree. It looks a lot better now. It looks a little bit more closer to, yes, I've cropped in. This was taken on my Samsung S20 Plus. I also took this photo on the Oppo A9, which you would have seen too, and I took it on both my cameras, which I have not edited up yet, but you will be seeing that in a coming video. So let's go and do an auto edit with the little picture icon there. So that gave me a bit of a basic edit. So what we want to do is I want to play around, probably, yeah, not too much. Tone curve, play with that a little bit. It's always fun to play with the tone curve, and that you'll find it up in the top corner there where it says curve. You can play with the reds, you can play with the greens, you can play with the blues, but I only play with the whites, which is your shadows and highlights, and that's all it is playing with the shadows and highlights of all the different colors. So now we're not going to really play with too much in this photo. Might move it down a little bit and temper up and vibrance up and saturation up. But now this is where it gets interesting. I never really worked out how to do it, but I tripped upon it one day, and I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna play with this. So what we want to do is go into your colors. So up here on in your color section, your little color wheel, we want to get that color. We want to drop it. The saturation. That's all we want to do. Saturation. Drop that saturation. Drop that saturation. And now you'll start seeing the colors changing in the image. Drop that saturation. Drop it. So now we can start seeing that we've got to play with some things. Now we want to bring the saturation up on the flowers, because we want to emphasize that. The luminance, we want to drop the luminance a little bit and make it a little bit more darker. See if that, no, it doesn't really play with anything. So in the blues, we will probably bring up, no, we don't want to bring up that one at all. So basically that's how I did it. Go into your colors, go to all your different colors, and drop that saturation right down to 0, minus 100. And that's how I achieved it. Now, it's not going to work on everything, because you got to realize what's in your image, because if the thing you want to stand out the most, if there's some of that color in that image, and you drop everything back, if there's if there was purple on the tree beside it, it may not be too bad of an image because it's going to make the purple stand out. But I wanted that tree, that flower. So you got to work within your limits of where the color is in your photo and do it that way. This is a cheats way of doing it. There's probably other ways you can Photoshop it, but this is the easiest way that I could probably do it, and this is the only way that I know. So this is the way I'm showing everyone. Texture, we want to bring that up a little bit, 26, bring down the clarity, and we're going to bust up that dehaze, and we want to put a focal point on this tree. So good old faithful, the vignette, do it black, and bam, that is the jacaranda tree standing out, making its appearance in full bloom. Like, it is a beautiful tree. Now before, after, before, after. To me, that's a sexy looking photo. I'm so glad that I took that, and it's gonna definitely stay in my images forever because it's one beautiful photo. So this style of editing, please leave a comment down below what you think. If you'd like to see some more of this sort of style, I will try my best to do it. And thank you very much for sticking through this video with me, and we will see you on the next one. Please like, subscribe, and have a good day.